The Mopani Farmers Association has expressed deep concern over the devastating impact of the recent heavy rains and floodings across areas under the Greater Giyani Local Municipality. Persistent rains have destroyed crops, grazing land and livestock, shelter and more. The association has called for authorities to conduct immediate disaster assessments and provide emergency relief for farmers, workers and affected households in particular. We're joined by the spokesperson for the Mopani Farmers Association, Mlambo. Eric, good evening. Thank you so much for your time. Really do appreciate it. Your organization represents 50 farmers in the area. How badly affected are their crops?
Thank you so much for having me. We've had sustained rains over the last few days, leading to many of our members who are small-scale farmers, and I will also say historically disadvantaged and from poor backgrounds. They are unable, most of them, to visit their farms because of the roads being inaccessible at the moment. But those that have been able to visit their farms are recording. We currently collating the list, the data of the impact, but the situation doesn't look very good at the moment.
Yeah. When you say small-scale farmers, what are we talking about here? At the scale of subsistence or at the scale of small commercial farmers?
The association represents quite a variety of the farmers, but you would have those that are farming from 3 hectares of land and to those that would enjoy the luxury of having 200 or thousands plus of hectares. And most of them are really affected because you would know that farming is an expensive exercise, and these are some that are using the resources to feed their families. But some are also farming with cattle farming, which right now they will not be able to graze because the environment is not conducive due to heavy rains.
Yeah. What sort of relief would be helpful to the farmers at the moment?
I think we could start with infrastructure because that is the biggest challenge. Some of the roads that have been constructed and the bridges in the villages have been completely destroyed, leaving the farmers not to be able to access their farms. But the second one would be the relief, for the provincial department at COGTA to look at declaring the area as a disaster area and give us relief in terms of seedlings, because obviously we've lost in terms of crops, what we would have harvested, and some of our workers are going to be the major losers, and those are coming from the poorest, because once we cannot harvest, it means that most of the people that are relying on jobs from these farms will not be able to get an income.